Well, hello viewers. Happy New Year. I'm going to do a nice little sweet how-to on my IS, aka Altezza Gita. And what it's going to entail is going to involve the engine. Now let me turn the car on to make a point. Now, let me just move that slightly over here so you can see the engine part. Now watch what happens when I rev it. You see the movement in the engine? Here, let me do it one more time. Now what that movement is the motor mounts. Now, we have hydraulic motor mounts, which are stupid. There is actually oil inside the motor mounts that gives a soft feeling, and people like us, we don't give a crap about softness and stuff like that. So, one thing that a lot of people do is they go to a hardened motor mount, like Megan and whatnot. My biggest gripe is I don't want to change the motor mounts. I don't even want to take all this off just to get to the motor mounts. So, there's another route that you can do. This is called a engine dampener. So, let's go. I've already taken and loosened these things. You just lift up on the thing and then pull it out. Well, you just take a screwdriver and just pop it off, and then that gets the wiring harness out. And then if you lift up on this little tang here, it'll pull the rest of it off. Okay, now a lot of people like to move the thing to up here, and that's not a good place to put it because it puts a strain on this. My idea is to move it back here, and how to do that is to make this hole slightly larger so you can put a 12mm bolt right through it. Yeah, now it looks a hell of a lot cleaner. Because some of us don't have our engine covers. We like to leave them off. So putting it up here would just look really gaudy. So the next one is to loosen up all of these. This one, let's see, I gotta take this one off for something else. I gotta loosen this one, and I gotta loosen this one. Yeah. Okay. Probably wondering why I'm taking these off as well. Because Cusco. That's why. That gets replaced. There we go. That one there. Cusco was kind enough to give me a new nut for that. Now there is one thing on this that I kind of didn't like. On this bolt, it was a hell of a lot smaller than the hole that it's going into. So you'd have back-to-back movement. So I took some electrical tape and I stuck it on there so it'd be an interference fit. So now there's barely any movement. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay, let's give it a start. Now let's give it a rev. It doesn't move as much. And there you have it. A few other little tidbits is that after the camera was turned off, I decided that it was a good idea to move this harness through here. So before you bolt this down, put the harness for this through here. Everything else is in good nick, and the installation went rather smoothly. Regarding the brace, it was a little interesting putting this on with this. You have to take this intake pipe off, you got to take this, unbolt this, pull this up and then snake it through here, and then have the fun of putting this back on. But after you get it in there and then bolt it down, it's smooth sailing. So yeah, and that's that. More videos are coming. This is 84 Hachi signing off.